What if your next movie night spiraled into a futuristic nightmare, where time breaks, minds melt, and survival isn't guaranteed? Welcome to the strangest side of science fiction. Let's dive into 10 mind-bending sci-fi movies you can stream right now. Some are recent, some are criminally underrated, but all of them unforgettable.
It's just a glitch. You really believe that?
Number 10. Jurassic World Dominion, 2022. Dinosaurs in the snow? Yeah, it's real.
Can't coexist.
Jurassic World Dominion is what happens when the dino apocalypse refuses to stay on an island. The world is now their hunting ground. You've got raptors sprinting across rooftops in Malta, a black market of dinosaur trafficking, and genetic engineering gone completely rogue. It's chaotic, explosive, and takes the nostalgia of the original trilogy and cranks it up with modern global stakes. The plot may be packed, but the spectacle? Pure popcorn mayhem. If you love chaos, you'll love this. 9. Spiderhead, 2022. Imagine a prison where you're not in chains. You're controlled by drugs.
Before we begin, I need your permission to administer 1040. Acknowledge. Drip on.
Acknowledge.
Acknowledge.
Yeah, acknowledge.
Spiderhead drops us into a sleek facility where inmates volunteer to test emotion-altering substances. Chris Hemsworth plays the smiling devil in charge, and it's disturbing how quickly pleasure turns into horror. With just a drop, you could fall in love, or into madness. It's minimalist sci-fi, but the psychological tension and moral unraveling make it one of the most uncomfortable rides you'll take. 8. Black Mirror Bandersnatch, 2018. This isn't just a film, it's a decision tree.
Stefan, you're worrying me.
Stefan.
Bandersnatch puts you in control, literally. Every choice you make branches the story. Kill your dad or spare him. Take the pills or flush them. It's a retro 1980s psychological spiral into madness and meta-realities, with themes of fate versus free will baked right in. The longer you play, the more it warps your mind. It's not just a story, it's a test of your morality. 7. See You Yesterday, 2019. What if you could travel back in time to stop a tragedy? But every trip makes things worse? See You Yesterday is raw, emotional sci-fi grounded in real-world pain. 2 teen inventors build time travel backpacks to prevent a police shooting, but the loops get tighter and consequences heavier. It's Back to the Future meets Fruitvale Station, intense, tragic, and painfully relevant. 6. Don't Look Up, yet 2021. The end of the world is here, and nobody cares.
Discovered a very large comet.
Oh, good for you.
It's headed directly towards Earth.
This comet is what we call a planet killer.
Discovery in space.
How big is this thing, though? Like, can it destroy my ex-wife's house? Is that possible?
In Don't Look Up, a comet is on a direct path to Earth. But instead of panic, there's memes, politics, and celebrity gossip. It's darkly hilarious and eerily believable. With Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence trying to scream through the noise, it mirrors how we treat real-world disasters. This isn't traditional sci-fi, it's satirical apocalypse. And that might be the scariest kind. 5. Poor Things, 2023. This one's twisted in the best way. Poor Things is like Frankenstein on acid.
Grow, a woman plotting her course to freedom. How delightful.
Emma Stone plays a reanimated woman discovering the world for the first time. And what starts as quirky becomes a strange philosophical odyssey about freedom, power, and reinvention. The world feels surreal, like steampunk mixed with fairy tale, and the deeper you go, the more it questions what it means to truly be alive. Number 4. Rebel Moon, Part 1, A Child of Fire, 2023. Zack Snyder's take on space opera, and it's wild.
You're delusional. You think those soldiers will show them mercy?
Rebel Moon is a mashup of Star Wars Rebellion and 300-style action. Picture dusty villages, ruthless galactic overlords, and warriors with secrets. The story follows Korra, a mysterious fighter hiding from her past, who's forced to become the galaxy's last hope. It's gritty, visually stunning, and full of cinematic battle sequences, a space western with a sword. Number 3, Alien Romulus, 2024. It's the alien universe back in its most terrifying form.
What's happening?
There's something in the water.
What do you mean there's something in the water?
No, there's just something in the fucking water.
Romulus dials the franchise back to its claustrophobic horror roots. Think flickering lights, narrow tunnels, and something crawling in the vents. It's all new characters, but that same dread-laced suspense. A fresh entry for newcomers and a brutal return for longtime fans. Just remember, if the lights start flickering, run. 2. The Midnight Sky, 2020. One man alone in the Arctic.
We've lost contact with NASA and everyone else.
It's just a glitch. You really believe that?
I have to warn them about the conditions on Earth.
Do you copy?
We're being asked to evacuate.
One person lives a lifetime, and another only gets a few years.
One crew drifting in space, and one secret connecting them. The Midnight Sky is moody, beautiful, and slow burning. George Clooney stars as a dying scientist trying to warn astronauts not to return to a doomed Earth. The movie shifts between icy isolation and deep space wonder, asking, can hope survive extinction? Quiet, contemplative, and visually haunting. Number 1, Oxygen, 2021.
Pourquoi je me souviens de rien?
Je suis Milo.
Déverrouillage.
Je ne suis pas en mesure d'accéder à cette requête pour le moment.
Milo, s'il te plaît, je t'en supplie.
Je ne suis pas en mesure d'accéder à cette
Bon, comprenez ce qui déclenche vos souvenirs.
éruption. Niveau d'oxygène approchant du seuil critique.
Buried alive in the future, Oxygen traps us with a woman who wakes up in a cryopod, with no memory, limited air, and a synthetic voice as her only company. The tension never lets up. Every second counts, and every answer only raises more terrifying questions. Is she in space? Is she even who she thinks she is? A psychological thriller in the tightest space imaginable. And once the twist hits, it'll leave you breathless. Sci-fi isn't just spaceships and lasers, it's emotion, dread, wonder, and the questions we're too afraid to ask. From snowy dinosaurs to buried pods, these films don't just entertain, they shake you. So which one are you streaming tonight?